Let's talk about fasting. What's the whole premise of it? What does it entail?
Yeah,
What's the story behind it?
yeah. I mean, so for Muslims, fasting is it's a blessed month, it's a holy month, and we look forward to it. A lot of people are surprised by that. But we look forward to it. So it was the month in which the Quran, a holy book for Islam, was revealed, and it's a month that's very treasured to us. So the real reason that we fast is to increase our taqwa, which basically means increasing our God consciousness. So getting closer to Allah. That is the essential premise behind fasting.
So this is a vlog, you know what I mean? Man's gonna try something different. Been getting the messages, lots of messages. You know, obviously it's the month of Ramadan. A few of my friends, a few of my viewers, my audience have messaged me and have asked me to fast. If I can fast and vlog it and document, you know, a day in the life of Eli fasting. Whew. Now, if you know me, you know how much man loves my food. You know what I'm saying? I love food. I love drinking. So this would be a challenge. And initially I was like, I don't know if I can do this, you know. But I wanna rise to the challenge. I know it's gonna be difficult, but I feel like, you know, I need, you know, it will give me an understanding of how food and religion sort of ties in together. You know what I'm saying? And it will be something that will be brilliant to explore. So my boy Ahmed is Muslim. He's going to talk me through the basic fundamentals, what to expect during the month of fasting or in a day of fasting, which is going to be interesting. So I'm going to vlog my journey. You're going to see how it is in a day in the life of Eli not eating food. Yeah, I'm going to call my boy Ahmed later on. And because I'm a bit nervous, I ain't gonna lie, bruv. Man loves my food, innit? So yes, man, like arms. What you saying, man?
Yeah, you all set to record, yeah?
Hold on a sec. I've got the recording on. You're on there now. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
man's a bit nervous still. You know what I mean? What should I expect?
Bro, you're gonna do well, man. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Yeah. So basically, just to give you a rundown, my bro, it's stop eating from 3:30 a.m. today.
Right.
So that's no food, no water, no nothing. Break our fast. So Iftar is around 8:40 p.m.
So what's the journey like then? What is the journey like from 4 a.m. up until let's say 8ish, round about 8ish?
Yeah, it's 8:30. Yeah, it's interesting. So, funnily enough, I think what helps is to try not to think about the food and the water, just keeping yourself active. So most days for me, I'm out and about. I'm working Monday to Friday. That helps a lot. But just keeping active, not thinking about the food, that helps a lot.
What's the spiritual journey like? Because basically, I'm about to go on a spiritual journey.
It is, and the whole purpose of Ramadan is to increase your taqwa, which is your God consciousness. So it's to help bring you closer to Allah. That's the purpose of Ramadan, and it's.
What do you think the biggest challenge will be, like me doing this?
I think for you, it might be the lack of water. So that might be the challenge, but yeah, I think you can do it. It's one day. It's all about your mindset. I think mind over matter. If you set your mind to it, then you can do it.
What's the food we're gonna have? What's the dinner?
Boy, you have to wait and see.
Jeez, it's true. You know what? Get the mind right. Get the mind right.
Yeah.
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. All right, man. Listen, thank you very much for the vote of confidence in me, for the encouragement, for the support. Thanks for coming on and helping me out here, man. I appreciate it.
Nice one, bro. Love it, man. Love it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, man.
No worries, man. Maybe I should have ordered more goulash when I was at the Czechoslovak restaurant, Bohemia House. Maybe I should have taken another bite of that tagine that Yasmin cooked on episode 12. It's all coming back to me. Suhoor is the meal consumed early in the morning by Muslims before fasting. Hungry. So I made a choice. I could either wake up at, I don't know, at 4 or 5 I believe, and eat, but it's almost 1 a.m. so I just said, you know what, I'm gonna eat now because I just want to sleep in it. Man's tired, bro. I ain't gonna lie in it. You know what I'm saying? So man's gonna eat. Let's see what's in the fridge. Alright, so salad, chicken, potatoes, and then straight to bed. And potatoes, and then straight to bed. I'm starving, man. Can't lie. I hate late night eating, but on this one, it's just a one-off. That's some good potatoes. God bless Auntie Rita. It's currently around 11:30 a.m. Had a good sleep. So just woke up, ready for the day. Gonna go for a walk. Gonna go on this spiritual journey. So yeah, and when I get tired, I'll just go back to bed. You know what I'm saying? But so far so good. I'm not hungry. I think eating at around 1 a.m. Was a tactical move. It was a good move. So I feel good. I think I'm about 2 hours into my fast now. Yeah, it's a bit. It's getting challenging still. My belly's been rumbling for the past hour. So I'm on a walk. I'm doing a nice brisk walk just to take my mind off the fasting and everything, like Ahmed said, trying to keep myself active. So it's currently 2:12. We've just walked about 4 miles. Walked 4 miles. It's been good. It's taken my mind off the fasting thing. A lot of reflection, a lot of self-reflection. It's been very insightful because it initially started off as, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna rise to the challenge, it's about me, but now it's just very different. It's a spiritual journey now. Now I'm just taking it all in, taking it within my stride. I think I'm hoping I've lost about 2 kg by the end of the day. 2 kg, all right? Because I need to lose some weight. Look at my cheeks. Oh my God. Is this what this food bangs has been doing to me? Oh. I just want water. That's all I want, just water. Oof. Day one, episode 1. Now I'm starting to think about all the episodes.
Day 1 of only 1 day.
Yo, so it's currently 5:30, so 3 more hours left. So far so good. I had a nap, just had a shower, you know what I mean? I took a look in the mirror and I could see my abs. Man, ain't seen that in a while still. Maybe this fasting thing is gonna bring back vintage Eli, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just keeping my mind right, thinking about the things that I'm grateful for, you know, and like I said, a lot of self-reflection, which has been good. So just under an hour before Iftar, I feel good.
I bet you're excited, isn't it?
I'm excited. That's my cousin in the back. She's gonna be filming us eating. I'm excited. I've been told to take it easy and it's only gonna take a couple mouthfuls before I get full. That's what I've been told. Yeah, we're at Ahmed's house. Got the equipment ready. Gonna go film. Excited for the food and that. Let me see if I've left anything. There we are.
Yes, Eli.
Yes, it smells nice, boy.
Yes. Hey, how you doing? Good, yeah?
Nice. Do you know I've been craving water all day, yeah? I'm not even gonna lie. I was this close when I was showering to drinking the shower water. This close. That's how thirsty I was. We thank God, you know? Alhamdulillah. Oh my God. Oof. I don't want to drink too much. I want to. Iftar is the evening meal with which Muslims end their daily Ramadan fast at sunset. Jeez, welcome to This Food Bangs Ramadan edition. Ramadan edition. Listen, this has been a journey. A journey which has led to this banquet we've got going on here. Can I call it a Somali banquet?
You can call it that. My missus is Eritrean, but it's a bit of, it's a Ramadan banquet. Let's call it that.
It's a Ramadan banquet. You know what I mean? Look, let's get into it. What have we got on this table here? Please talk me through it.
Yeah, so we've got a little bit of everything. So what we've got here is called lege mat. It's a pastry made with plain flour, a bit of yeast, and a dash of some caster sugar. It's similar to, I'd say, probably dumplings. It's very common around the Middle East as a dish, and Somalis have it as well, but slightly differently. But it's a very common dish, and a lot of people have this in Ramadan.
Right.
Alongside some samosas as well. So the samosas are filled with some mincemeat, lambed mincemeat, seasoned with salt, pepper, cumin, a bit of chilies in there as well, and onions. It gives it a really real kick. And then we've got some wonderful lamb cutlets here with roasted potatoes. So it's all oven cooked. This is the special blend of the wifey, but again, it's a common dish in a lot of Muslim households, East African households, Middle Eastern households as well. And then we've got some really fragrant rice here with the raisins, which is very common again in East African and Middle Eastern households. So again, that's a bit of salt, pepper, there's onions in there, some garlics infused as well. There's cardamom, there's cloves, there's cinnamon, and it all adds up to a really nice aromatic flavor. So it packs a really nice punch. And then we've got aubergine. So I don't know the exact name of this dish, but essentially we've got oven-baked aubergine, seasoned with a bit of salt, olive oil, and then it's mixed with Greek yogurt, a bit of coriander, and a pinch of garlic as well. And it's a really nice cooling dish as well. And then we've got these pastries, which are one of my wife's specials, infused with some feta cheese and a bit of coriander. Again, it's a very nice dish. It's a traditional starter dish as well. A bit of salad, a bit of fruit as well. So, the watermelon, that's very common in Ramadan. It's very refreshing as a fruit. And then, my one contribution today.
What was your one?
the fruit juice. My special blend.
Apparently, this is the best thing on the table. This is the best thing on the table.
So, I can't quite reveal that to you guys, but it's nice. It's nice. So we'll see Elad's reaction shortly. But that's what we've got. But ultimately, when we break our fast, it's sunnah, a tradition of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. That's peace be upon him. We always say that after we say the Prophet's name. We start with dates. So, Eli, it's your first day fasting. So let's kick off with some dates, shall we?
Yeah. Bismillah.
Bismillah,
This Food Bang viewers, I learned a few things from the Moroccan episode. So I just eat this, and once you eat this, I've broken my fast.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, God.
How does that feel?
Do you know how good this feels, though? Do you know? I don't think, boy, I think you do know how this feels, but this feels amazing, bro. I'm not even gassing, just the whole day, the journey, the fasting, I'll be honest with you. It started off as a challenge. I can go a day without eating. But as the day wore on, it got very personal, man. It got very spiritual.
Yeah.
I started to do a lot of self-reflection, At first, I was just thinking about food. And bless Olivia, by the way, shout out. She was like, you're not supposed to be thinking about food. I'm like, what else are you supposed to be thinking about? Just what you're grateful for in your life, the things you're grateful for. So as the day wore on, I was just like, wow, this is good, man. I'm starting to think about my family a lot, the things that I have, the things that, I tend to forget every now and again because we live in a fast-paced world, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that we're here as well, just to eat this meal together and showcase it to the world it's incredible. And it's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey, honestly. Arms, bro. How are you not fat, bro?
Yo, I'm blessed, man. I need to.
This aubergine and this cream. Wow. 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 Honestly, indescribable. I just can't tell you how good this is. This is, wow, lots of different flavors going on here. The combination of sweet and savory works. Wow.
Enjoy, bro. Enjoy.
This is crazy.
We fasted. So
You fasted, yeah, no.
yeah, the rice.
Certainly.
Oh, this is amazing. Camera woman's angry. She's looking at me thinking, yo, hurry up. But let's talk about fasting. What's the whole premise of it? What does it entail?
Yeah.
What's the story behind it?
Yeah, I mean, so for Muslims, fasting is it's a blessed month, it's a holy month, and we look forward to it. A lot of people are surprised by that. But we look forward to it. So it was the month in which the Quran, a holy book for Islam, was revealed, and it's a month that's very treasured to us. So the real reason that we fast is to increase our taqwa, which basically means increasing our God consciousness. So getting closer to Allah. That is the essential premise behind fasting. And it's a blessed month because we're told that all of our good deeds in this month are multiplied. So we're encouraged to do more good deeds. We're encouraged to increase our prayers. We're encouraged to give more in charity, do more good deeds. So it's a beautiful month, really. And a lot of people, I mean, you said it, you felt that spiritual feeling just doing it one day, but doing it for the whole month, you definitely feel your spiritual connection with Allah is increasing. You are almost kind of cleansing your soul. So it's it's a beautiful month that we look forward to, that we love. It's a time, where we reflect, try to improve ourselves. We seek forgiveness as well. So that's another big aspect of Ramadan, seeking forgiveness from Allah, from any sins that we might have committed. And it's just a beautiful month. So we love it. It's we always say it goes by too fast. And
Wow.
we're always, I think people are always nervous to miss the next one. So we try to make the most of this Ramadan, the one that's here. We try to make the most of it as if it's our last.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
What a way to put it, man. Honestly, what a way to put it. I mean, for the common viewers or the common listeners, they'll be like, how can you get excited by starving yourself for a month? Where does the excitement come from? Because we were on the phone and you're like, we get happy when Ramadan comes. Not having food. Because when I see food, my eyes light up.
Most people do. I think, look, it is a moment for us to reflect and appreciate what we have. And as I said, because we know that it's a month full of blessings, and we know it's a month where we can get closer to Allah, we can seek, get forgiveness from Allah, be closer to Him, increase our good deeds. That's really important to us. I think a lot of Muslims, practicing Muslims anyway, have got a strong connection with, Allah and their religion. So it's weird. I feel like when Ramadan hits, my spirit's lifted. There's like a weight off of my shoulders, and you're looking forward to it. So there's something deeper in that. It's a very spiritual thing. That's why a lot of us look forward to it, and you can just sense it in the Muslim community. Everyone's trying to do more good deeds. People are sort of being more patient with each other. There's a tradition of doing prayers in the mosque, evening prayers. They're called Tarawih prayers. So once we do our final evening prayer, a lot of people go to the mosque and then do Tarawih prayers in the evening, and the mosques are packed out. So there's a sense of community there. You also tend to spend more time with your family, I find. So you eat together, and it's like, you're all in this together. So there's like a real sense of community, your blessings are increasing. So those are just a few of the reasons why I think we get.
Today was probably the first time I fasted in God knows how long. I mean, the last time I fasted I was in Ghana, but I was allowed to have water. This was back when I was in year 9, so around 13, 14, I was allowed to have water. And, I felt like I was too young to understand what it meant. Talk me through the first time you fasted, and how did you feel, and how did you understand it at the time?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. So I remember trying to fast in primary school. So obviously I was probably too young then, but I should say actually Islam follows a lunar calendar. So you might notice Ramadan each year moves about 10 days back. So when I was around 10, 11, I think it was in winter time. So evening would be maybe 4 p.m. around that time. So it was a lot easier. So yeah, I started off doing little half days here and there. I think I properly started when I was in high school. So year 7 and yeah, we went to the same high school, you know. So it was, yeah, I mean, meaning wise, I knew it was important. I knew it was part of our religion, so we had to sort of observe it. But perhaps I didn't know the deeper meanings. But, you know, I loved it. I saw my parents doing it all the time. So as a kid, you want to do the same as your parents, follow their example. Yeah. So that's what happened there. But yeah, it wasn't easy at school, I'll tell you that. Yo, it wasn't easy.
I was munching chicken and chips, not knowing like you were struggling like this, bro.
And that was for those of us that remember before Jamie Oliver times, we used to have them chicken and chips, the burgers
and everything. And I was munching it in your face, bro. And I was like, why are you eating? You'd be like, I'm fasting. And at the time, I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
You know, I think it was the first time I actually heard the word fasting and Ramadan and everything else. It's in high school.
So Ramadan's a time where, you know, we have a lot of rice. At the same time, a fun fact you should know is people tend to gain weight in Ramadan. You know,
do they?
Yeah.
Because I was going to ask you. I was like, do you ever lose weight?
Yeah, it's a thing. It all depends on how balanced your diet is. So if you're not eating, if you're not having a balanced diet, you can gain weight easily. I think because of, you know, we're eating quite late in the evening. You have a big, heavy and rich meal, maybe with some dessert and some snacks and stuff like that. You can easily gain weight.
Why? I mean, I'm trying to understand. Why would one feel that you have to take away food in order to get closer to God? Is there any other way? I'm sure there are other ways you can get closer to God. I'm just thinking about it as, why would you need to take away food, and how does it coincide?
It's so yeah, without going too deep into it, it's about having control over yourself, control over your desires. But at the same time, a lot of Muslims don't understand that a lot of the things that we're told to do by Allah is within His wisdom. So we might not always understand the full benefit or the full meaning of it, but He knows there's good in it for us. You know, and we trust that without any question. But certainly, you know, scientifically, if we're looking at fasting now, we know that's got a good effect on your metabolism. It's got a good effect on your immune system because after you've fasted for a certain amount of days, your body's got more time and more energy just to start healing yourself. So your healing process in your own body is accelerating. We know it's a big trend now to intermittent fast and all the health benefits around that. And that's a very big diet trend there. So we know that, but I think it is as well. If you got control over this, your food, you can control any other desire that you have, you know, and be really disciplined. So it's putting that discipline into your life is really key to being successful and getting closer to Allah, being a better Muslim. So that's some of the wisdom. And there's obviously a lot more. I'm definitely not the most well versed. Of course, just to say that, but you know, that's just some of my thoughts around it.
No, like I said, I respect what you guys do. I really do. Let's talk about you, man. You know what I mean? Obviously, Mr. Milestone, let's go!
Yes, if you don't know, thank you. Yes, so I've got my own YouTube channel, Mr. Milestone, helping you find your passion, fulfill your potential, and achieve your goals. So if you haven't already, check it out, subscribe. And yeah, hopefully loads of my top tips can help you grow and achieve your goals.
What made you start that channel? Because it's an inspirational channel. There's a lot of these channels out there. It's almost become like a saturated market, you know, these motivational speakers. And I know for some, they could be like, oh, here's another one. What barriers did you have to just break through mentally in order for you to say, I'm just going to do this, I don't care?
Yeah, that's a really, really good question. So for me, first thing, yeah, there's a lot of speakers doing similar things. One, I didn't see anyone that looked like me doing it. I didn't see many black people doing it. I didn't see many black British people doing it. So, you know, I was always motivated to do that. And people that know me will know I love helping people and helping them to achieve their goals, motivating them, something that I like to do anyway. I've been blessed. I've had a really good career. And I'm just really keen to share all the things I've learned with other people. And what I found, and I've heard from others as well, a lot of channels focus on how to be a successful entrepreneur and your own boss. That's really important. And I do and we'll talk about that in the future. But there's not many people that have had successful careers that look like us that are talking about how they got there, what they need to do to get there, and just sharing all that wisdom and knowledge that kind of we wish we had at that age. You know, I didn't have anyone like that I could look up to. You know, our parents came here.
Certainly not many Somali.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, so our parents came here to give us a better future. And they've obviously worked really hard, but we've not had that, say, mentorship or someone older than us that we can look up to give us this advice and guidance. And that's what I'm trying to do with the channel. And yeah, it's had a really good response so far. I'm really happy. It's still early days, but yeah, just looking forward to continuing to grow that, speaking to other successful people, and just inspire, hopefully, our generation, the generations after us as well. And hopefully it will just make us all happier and more fulfilled. One calm in that way. But
of course.
Yeah, it's very common.
One last question. I mean, after Ramadan, you know, obviously for viewers who don't know, what happens? Because obviously you can't just fast and say, yeah, done.
Yeah, so we finish fasting after a month. I said earlier we're following the lunar calendar, so it can be 29 days Ramadan, it can be 30 days. It's all dependent on the sighting of the moon. And once that moon's been sighted, we know it's either the evening before. That's why you might have colleagues that book one day off. They're not sure what day to book off. It might be Wednesday, it might be Thursday. They're not sure, right? But for us, what we usually do on Eid is in the morning, we'll go to the Master's Eid prayers in the morning. So we'll go there first thing. And then we'll have, you know, I tend to have some breakfast with the family sometimes. In fact, my family doesn't live too far. We might have some traditional Somali breakfast, I should say. So we're all required to give charity on Eid. It's called Zakatul Fitr. We give that a bit of charity to Eid. And that goes towards feeding the less fortunate, who may not be able to sort of feed themselves during Eid. So that's really important as well. But yeah, it's just a time to come together as a family and celebrate sort of a really successful Ramadan. And look, Elias has mugged me off enough. If you don't want to see me chef up for Eli in another episode, let us know in the comments below. I'll get my skills up and I'll show him I got it in me.
This is it. Look, I'm not sure if I'll be real with you, but he's right. Drop a comment, subscribe, like, and follow him as well on Mr. Milestone. Honestly, very inspirational. He's got like 3 videos out. The last one for me was by far the best so far. But follow him, Mr. Milestone 1 on Instagram and Mr. Milestone on YouTube. And TikTok is Mr. Milestone 1, isn't it?
TikTok, we're getting there. All the platforms.
On all the platforms. Follow him, it's inspirational. But thank you very much for tuning into This Week Bangs. This has been a journey, a personal and a spiritual one. A wise man once said, to walk a spiritual path is to step out into the unknown.
Allahu Akbar, Allah.